Hey there YouTube. Today I'm working on a 96 Geo Metro and the clutch fell apart. The project I'm working on right now is replacing the pilot bearing. What I've done here is I've packed it with grease and I'm using a bolt and a hammer to exert hydraulic pressure from the inside out. I'll show you what I mean here. As you can see, pilot bearing is sticking out a little bit. Normally it is completely flush with the flywheel here, and you'd be unable to apply any kind of prying or anything to it. So this is what a new pilot bearing looks like. Normally you press this into the flywheel and your input shaft for your transmission rides in the middle of it. To pack that space behind the flywheel with grease, I've used this grease gun here. You can see it just press the end into the hole in your pilot bearing, fill it up. And when it starts coming back out, then just push them in with your fingers until you can't get any more to stay inside it. I'm using one of these, I believe they're 14mm transmission bolts, and it fits almost perfectly through the center of the pilot bearing. You just push it in until it stops, and then tap it with a hammer. I know it sounds ridiculous, but that pilot bearing will start working its way out. Mine didn't have quite snug enough of a fit, so I wrapped a little bit of paper towel around it, and the grease holds it in place. So I'll give this a couple more taps and see how far we get. So I've tapped my pilot bearing a couple more times here. You can see it's sticking out a tiny bit further. Then I packed some more grease in it, so I'm going to keep repeating this process of filling it full of grease, sticking the bolt in there, and tapping it. You can see it doesn't move a whole lot each time, but it is moving. So you can see now the pilot bearing is almost completely out. So if I take something like a screwdriver here, should be able to just wiggle it and have it fall out. Yep, there we go.